Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I decided to ask the spirit of the Vicuña for guidance for us, and the 4 cards I received was the Sun card, I am optimistic and appreciate all I have, the Fool card, I am guided and protected on my life journey, Manifestia, and the Earth Star Chakra. So for our first card, we got the Sun card. And with this card, you can see that they have all the colors of the chakras represented. And it's just a season of blooming. It's a season of being ready for blessings, for being ready for what is shining through. And you see that it has this wall, so there's still like that level of protection from the outside world in order for this garden to bloom. So you could have a project or a new venture that is going on in your life that you're feeling hopeful about, and the universe is really wanting you to take the time to allow this garden to bloom. We just got out of Mercury retrograde, so a lot of that uneasiness, that uncertainty and confusion, and maybe chaos that you might have experienced is slowly starting to shift away. It just barely ended, so you might still have some stuff going on, but as you see, there is a lot of promise in whatever seeds you have been planting in your mind, whatever little ideas you've been picking up on that you've been wanting to work towards or have been working towards, are starting to shine through. So just taking that time to embrace the beauty of these ideas, the beauty of what you're envisioning for yourself, whether you already are at this point where you're seeing all of these ideas fully blooming, or whether it's more of a hope inside of you that you're looking towards, just remembering how far you've come and how much of these goals you have worked towards and what you're looking to create with all of these different ideas. You see, just like there's all sorts of different types of flowers and different levels of bloom to them, that can also be how your ideas have been, how your envisioning of what you're looking forward to can be. Because obviously, we have a lot of different areas of our life that we can be working on, that different aspects that we're looking towards, whether it's new friendships, whether it's family matters, self-improvement, career, romance, anything you might have going on in your life that you've been looking forward to, that you're just ready to venture into the new chapter. Now you could be starting to feel a bit more of that promise that you've made to yourself for whatever your goals have been. And for the next card, we got the Fool. I'm guided and protected on my life journey. With this card, as you see, it also has like all of the 7 chakras in alignment with it. And you see on his path, he has that aura around him. He has all of those aspects of himself ready to go. And just like with the Sun card, he has his flower. He has this dream he's holding on to, and you see this is his main focus, this goal, this dream, this idea he's had for himself, because he's not even paying attention where he's going. There's this unknown void, this uncertainty that we all have in life, because obviously we never know what's going to happen. We don't come here to know everything. We just come here to go on this journey, and whatever ideas you have in your heart. This is when you're starting that journey and you have that innocence, that naivety, that hope. It's like, this is the prize. This is what you're focusing on. And obviously, in this void in front of him, anything can come from that. You know, in life, we can have good and bad experiences. And just holding on to this excitement for the new is going to help you in whatever may come ahead of you in life. And just remembering that you do have people to protect you, you do have a team by your side, and taking that time to focus on these new goals, regardless of whatever uncertainty might be coming forward. And in order to help you through any unknown issues that might arise, it really helps to focus on your whole being, to focus on your all encompassing essence of yourself, so that you can remain grounded, so that you can remain hopeful, so you can continue to focus on whatever you might need to prepare for this journey, to be able to still stay optimistic, but also to have enough focus for yourself so that whenever these uncertainties or changes that might arise happen, that you'll be ready to take them on regardless of what might happen. And for our third card, we got Manifestia. So this one is just talking about you can create your reality. You can manifest anything. You see these flowers blooming, and it's like with a dandelion. It's like you are just, you know, when you're a kid, you're not thinking about like what you're doing. You're just like being whimsical pretty much. You're like, oh, like look at this little dandelion, and you just blow the seeds through the wind. It's like that's how your dreams and goals can be. You might not be sure how it's going to turn out. You might not even be sure exactly which one you want. Each seed on that dandelion is like its own dream, its own goal. And just like it's not like you were doing that in order to plant the seeds intentionally necessarily. You were just doing it because you were in the moment. You were having fun. You were just enjoying the magic. And it wasn't about, oh, I have to do this, or I'm specifically doing this or that in order to have this expected outcome. You were doing it for the beauty of it, for the enjoyment of it, for the moment of it. And with your life, you have this ability to plant these seeds for yourself, to create the world that you want for yourself. And with this manifestation, you can plant that garden you have in your mind. You can plant whatever dream you're envisioning for yourself. You have this journey that you're going on, and you have this idea that you want for yourself, and it's about building that goal, building these ideas for the future so that you can have this garden, and you don't have to be afraid of what might come forward. You don't have to be afraid of, like, is everything going to bloom perfectly? Like, when you are just making this garden, like, yeah, you can try and be structured and you can try and plant things in the same spot, but it's like the seeds are going to fall where they want to fall. You can plant the seeds, but again, it's like it's going to, as it grows, it's going to change, and as more future seeds start growing, it's just going to do what nature wants it to do. You can guide it, you can have a vision for it, but it's just mostly like plant the seeds. Make sure you're nurturing what you want for yourself. It doesn't have to be perfect, and every seed doesn't have to bloom. Everything doesn't have to work out exactly how you want it, but just knowing, like, I know that either way, regardless on this journey, one, I just want to enjoy the journey itself, and two, either way, like, I'm gonna be okay with what happens, and I can continue to envision and create the world that I want for myself. And the possibilities are endless. And just remembering, above, so below, you can create this vision, and it's, you have to be like honest with yourself about what you actually want and what you're really trying to build, just to make sure that you're not like overwhelming yourself, and that you are kind of giving your subconscious and like that ether an idea of what you want, so that you're actually bringing into reality what you more specifically want. Because it can be kind of easy to say, like, oh, I want this, and then you're not really like clear about how you want it or how specific you want it. So you might get something similar to it, but then kind of realize, like, this isn't really what I was looking for. So just being honest with yourself and with your heart about what you're kind of picturing, so that you can manifest that, so that you can call that into your life. Because you can have these things in your life, you can have that world you want. You just have to allow yourself to have that world. You have to believe that you can have that, and you have to make sure you're holding on to that hope, holding on to the excitement of life and what you want to create for yourself. And for the last card, we got the Earth Star Chakra Initiation. So for this, it's just like, it's like that void, the uncertainty, but it's, you create the spark. You create from that void whatever you want to envision. So remembering, like, you are the magic, and you've created from nothing everything around you. You've created from this endless possibility the life that you want to build for yourself. It's like, obviously, like, as children, there's a lot of stuff we couldn't control, most things that we couldn't control, and we're kind of thrown into this earth with whatever preconceived agreements that we had, whatever reality that was given to us. But as we get older, we realize we have our free will, we have an ability to make changes to our life, and taking that time to connect with Earth and connect with your higher self in order to really bring in that vision you have in the ethers into the earth. It's like this Earth Star Chakra is like you fully connecting with Earth. You are like that channel. It's not just about like, I want to be in the ethers, or I only want to be connected to my higher self. It's also remembering, like, you are on Earth. You are a human being. You're in this vessel, and having both. You can't just be only in the ethers. You can't just only be in your mind or in the astral planes. You also are a physical being. You also are living this life that you've come down here to explore and envision for yourself. Whatever promises you made there or contracts you want to fulfill down here, so that you can feel complete, so you can learn whatever it is you decided you want to learn, and bring into this world whatever you wanted to envision for it. So having that balance, it's not just about one or the other. It's about taking that time, yeah, meditate, talk to your spirit team, but also connect with the earth itself, connect with your loved ones, connect with your friends. You know, it can be so easy for, especially like people that are like into spirituality, to just want to do the like esoteric stuff, but we need the people we care about. We need the people in our realities, the plants, the animals, the food, our communities. Like all of it is part of the whole. You can't have one without the other. And we're not just souls. We are souls, but we're not just souls. We are also bodies. We are also energies. We are also connected to each other. We are a part of Earth, and we are a part of the people around us. So just having that balance and remembering so that you're able to fully encompass your own power and what you're trying to create into this physical realm. But that's our reading for today, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, and thank you for watching. Bye.